All right, here we are to talk about the Green Day strum, as I call it. The reason why I call it the Green Day strum is because it is made very popular in the song Good Riddance by Green Day. However, this pattern has been around forever, and it's a very good one to use, but I like to refer to it as the Green Day strum. It's very easy to remember which strum pattern that is. So it's basically a series of some down and up strumming. So we start with a down, at its chords down, down, up, down, up, down, up. So that first one is a down. So that's essentially the core of the main pattern. Now there is a slight variation we'll talk about in just a minute. However, that's where it starts, with a down, down, up, down, up, down, up. Now what makes it sound a little bit more unique is in the middle of that we're going to put a tie. So that changes the pattern quite a bit, as you can hear. So what that tie does is essentially means we don't play right in the middle of the strum. We take 2/8 notes and we make a tie. So you can see an example of that here, where we have this tie in the middle of that strum pattern. So I took the original down, down, up, down, up, down, up, and we put a tie in the middle of that. Now what the tie represents is we connect those 2/8 notes together. We play the first one that has the line on it, but we do not play the next one or hold it out. So essentially we're putting a quarter note in the middle of our strum pattern. Now that quarter note that's tied over, or excuse me, the 8th note that is tied over is on a down strum. So we're actually not going to play on the down strum. So the harder part about this pattern is doing a strum pattern on the way down without actually strumming or making sound. So if I slow this way down, we go down, down, up, down, without actually strumming. Down, down, up, tie, and that lets us to do up, down, to finish out. Now obviously I'm breaking that up pretty heavily and slowing that way down, so let's do it without pausing but slowing way down. Down, down, up, down, up. Now the hardest part that usually people have with this is when they do that tie, they'll go down, down, up, and that on that tie they'll pause the hand in the up position. That makes it very difficult to redo the up. And it seems kind of natural to do that because you're actually not playing, you're tying down, down, up. But then it's hard to do that next up, down, up to finish. So what we have to train ourselves to do is go down, down, up, down, up, down, up. So if I remove the tie, you can see my right hand. And essentially every time I strum, my hand just constantly goes down and up. It's just that we choose specific times to strum downs and ups to get different patterns. So this is without the tie. Here it is with. And if you were essentially mute the video, you would not be able to tell which one my right hand was doing. Now that really, again, it's hard to kind of do that at first when you first do this, because you're going to want to go down, play all of that, or you're going to pause when the strumming pauses. So again, we have to make sure we do the down, follow up, and then just do the up strum from there. So down, down, up, down, up, down, down, up, down, up to finish that. So again, really slow, down, down, up, down, up. Now, this for me, when I was a kid learning this in middle school, this was really hard for me. And that's literally what I had to do. I remember very vividly sitting in my room and talking myself through this. Down, down, up, down, up, down, down, up, down, up. Till I finally kind of got that going. And then I was able to do it. Now, something that can help to do this pattern is instead of putting a tie in, we actually turn the tie into an 8th rest. And so this really sometimes helps people as well to get this down, and then you can remove the rest later. So you might want to try this version of it. Down, down, up, rest. We cut the strings off completely, and by doing that, notice that kind of forced my hand down, and my pick is down here already, so I can do that up, down, up to finish. So here it is if I kind of put that together, but slowly. Down, down, up, rest, up, down, up. you can see the rest, if I kind of put the rest here like this, where I'm touching the strings with the inside of my palm, it kind of puts my pick down here already. Down, down, up, rest, up, down, up. Now, I've heard it both ways over the years. I've heard people play it without, and I've heard it with. So knowing how to do both is not bad. So if you need to, start out putting a rest in there. Now, it's not the true Green Day version, okay, but that's not really what we're here for, is necessary to learn that specific song, but we could apply it later. But it's a good start. And I find that once people get this down, then removing the rest is not too bad. Down, down, up, down, up, down, down, up, down, up. And hopefully that will help you play the Green Day strum.